Welcome to The Plain Truth with your host, Edward Ellison, your source for truth in conservative news and current events, featuring breaking news, interviews, and podcasts. Hello, Edward Ellison here with The Plain Truth for July the 17th, 2020. One of the big stories in the news is about a virologist from Hong Kong that has arrived claiming that she escaped to America in order to tell the truth about China and the coronavirus. She claims to have left her husband behind in Hong Kong and now fears for her own life. She's currently staying at an undisclosed location in the United States and has been interviewed by the FBI. Her name is Dr. Yanli Meng. She claims that China knew of COVID-19 and its human-to-human transmission as early as December 2019. China held off and didn't confirm that until January 20th of 2020. She also claims that her potentially life-saving research was ignored and silenced by her supervisors. She says she fled to America and is willing to risk her life to reveal the truth. Meng claims that the Chinese government was aware of at least 40 cases in December 2019. She's willing to share all of her chat logs with other Chinese doctors with American authorities. China has been known to silence whistleblowers, and there has been reports of doctors and researchers even disappearing or turning up dead. This is an early developing story, and it'll be interesting to hear what Dr. Meng has to say. As I viewed comments on news reports, I've noticed somewhat of a mixed response. Some people believe that Meng may be a Chinese plant or an operative seeking to gather intelligence on America and how it's researching COVID-19. It has perplexed some people due to the fact that she was willing to leave her husband and family behind in Hong Kong in order to flee to America like she has. Some commenters are willing to give Meng the benefit of a doubt. One particular commenter caught my attention. A person claiming to be from China stated that China's communist government is, quote, very evil. The commenter also claimed that coronavirus is a bioweapon engineered by China in order to influence Donald Trump's re-election bid. They continue to say that the Chinese government has been deliberately releasing an improved version of the virus on the United States. The more Americans who die, better for the Democrat Party for the Communist Party of China. Due to the fact that Joe Biden has ties to China, attack Trump ought to, and if Biden were to be elected president, it will save the Chinese government from being held accountable. Biden's son Hunter has a lot of stocks donated by the Chinese government worth billions of dollars. In addition, the outbreak of the U.S. epidemic can keep the United States busy treating patients without time to trace the source of the virus. The commenter said that they believe the U.S. government knows this. But the White House cannot declare that the Chinese government is deliberately poisoning the U.S. because it would mean war, and the United States isn't ready for an all-out war with China. Very interesting to say the least. When the coronavirus first showed up in America, it surfaced in Washington, California, New York, and Florida, essentially the four corners of the nation. China could have easily infected a portion of its own population in order to quickly spread it around the world. The narrative of it beginning at a wet market from an infected bat was an immediate deflection attempt to misdirect blame. If a liar wants to steer attention away, they will immediately send the trail elsewhere. Is that what China has done? Does the U.S. government hope to find a way to stop coronavirus instead of directly blaming China for doing it on purpose? Perhaps Trump don't know who is in on it with China. Hillary Clinton stated directly in an interview on video that the Democrat Party should enlist the help of China to influence elections. In all reality, with the arrival of Dr. Meng, the story is about to get much more interesting, to say the very least. Liberal media hasn't really covered Meng's claims. She was interviewed by Fox News, and part of the interview seemed to dig at questions of her authenticity. Either way, it seems that COVID has been trying to make a comeback. News media is so mixed that it's hard to tell what's true and what isn't. Trump has declared that all incoming stats and data be sent directly to the Department of Health and Human Services regarding coronavirus.
the CDC will no longer be the official data collection entity. That move should make reports much more transparent and streamlined. It's clear that in making such a move, Trump has felt that data hasn't been accurate, sort of like how a story changes the more people it passes through, perhaps. Dr. Meng was from Hong Kong's top school of public health. Hong Kong University is denying that Meng even conducted any research on the coronavirus topic at the university from December to January. Meng claims her supervisor had asked her to secretly investigate developments in mainland China. Current numbers claim a total of 13,799,182 cases of coronavirus worldwide, with a total of 589,844 fatalities attributed to it. Was this a deliberate ploy by China to release a dangerous bioweapon on the world to influence world politics? Was it a bioweapon that accidentally escaped a lab in Wuhan, China? The truth is out there, so time will tell. I'm Edward Ellison, and this has been The Plain Truth. Subscribe, share, and join us again for more.
Thank you for joining. This has been The Plain Truth with Edward Ellison, conservative news and current events.